open fire!
Built by ancients so long ago, the Stargate later we broke the code. Now it takes us through the universe on our mission to get back to Earth. We are hunted and on the run, and together we overcome, fighting evil through the galaxies. Stargate Infinity.
There's something up ahead. Looks like a ship.
That's not Tlacan configuration.
Could be friendly.
Or maybe not. Well, we can't find out by sitting here. Let's go!
You got it, Major.
Take it easy, Stacy. But stay alert.
I guess you were right, Major. Not very friendly.
If I had a ship like that, I'd have the best car alarm, ship alarm I could find.
Wonder what it's doing here. Maybe the owners are off exploring the planet.
Or exploiting it. That energy wave would have been devastating to anyone without our weapons and training.
Seattle, you and Harrison search the area. See if you can find any sign of the ship's owners.
Yes, sir!
You got it.
Let's take a closer look.
What's it made of? I don't recognize the metal.
It's some kind of alien alloy.
Echo, do you think you could get that hatch open?
Give me 1 minute to get it open.
Isn't that trespassing?
I don't see a no trespassing sign, do you?
Why you wish go inside?
A spaceship needs interplanetary communications, maybe even interstellar. Stronger than we've got anyway. We might be able to get a message to Stargate Command.
I still don't like this. Not without permission from the ship's owner.
What if they're bounty hunters looking for us?
That's just an excuse, and you know it! If we find the owners and explain the situation, I'm sure they'll be reasonable and let us send a message. They might even offer to take us home.
I doubt a ship this small could reach Earth from here, wherever here is.
What wrong with using ship? I have watched. You all share everything, always.
We're a team. We're friends. And even so, we ask before we borrow things.
We're in.
I hope Seattle and Harrison find the ship's owners.
Any luck?
Nope. Maybe the ship really was just dumped here.
Or they're off exploring farther than we've gone yet.
Harrison? Seattle? Find anything?
Not yet, Major. How about you? Huh?
Seems like the owners left a key under the mat.
Seattle, you and Harrison keep looking for the owners. They've got to be here somewhere.
All right, keep looking, but stay in touch. I'll update you as soon as we know more.
We'll widen our search, Major.
If you don't like what we're doing, you stay out here with Draga. Echo and I'll check out the ship. We could fit all the vehicles in here.
Thinking about taking a trip?
Just thinking out loud.
These controls look pretty simple. Bet even you could fly it, Major.
Stargate Command, this is Major Gus Bonner. Respond.
The signal's really weak. The ship's transmitter doesn't seem to be much better than what we've got. Strange.
Ah, we finally get a break and it turns out to be a piece of junk. Still no sign of the owners?
No, and Harrison and Seattle haven't seen anyone either, even with their night scopes.
Maybe something happened to the owners. Maybe they're not coming back. It's not like we don't already know planets can be dangerous.
Major, I found something! We're here in the Amaterasu system, and this is Sol, our sun. Cosmically speaking, it's not that far away. With the star drive the ship has, we could be home in a week. And navigation seems to be pretty much automatic, almost like it is on a Stargate.
But it's not our ship.
Once we're home, I can set the controls to return the ship here by itself.
So we'd only be borrowing it.
When you take something that belongs to someone else without their permission, even if you intend to give it back, it's stealing.
This is an emergency. We have to get back to Earth and warn Stargate Command about the traitor. And we have to keep Draga out of the hands of the Tlak Khan.
At any cost? Even when you know it's wrong?
In this case, yes. Since somebody changed the iris codes, we can't use the Stargate to get home.
What about the crew? This ship didn't just fly here by itself. How are they gonna feel when they come back and find out they've been marooned?
We're doing everything we can to locate them. But if we can't, like it or not, I am not passing up the only chance we've got to get back home.
When we do get back, I'm gonna have to write this up in my debriefing report.
You do what you have to do. Recall Seattle and Harrison. We leave as soon as they get back.
Next stop, Earth.
First thing I'm gonna do is order a pizza. Wonder if they'll deliver to Stargate Command.
We've received a transmission from the ship's autopilot. They took the bait, Commander.
We're passing Jupiter, decelerating on schedule. Everything's working perfectly. Mars is coming up ahead.
I guess going home is worth it.
Worth what?
Stealing this ship?
We're borrowing it, not stealing it. It seemed like the right thing to do.
How can it be right thing? Some think it wrong.
There's Earth! Home.
What are you gonna do first, Major?
Report to General Stoneman. Then find the guy that framed me and have him court-martialed.
I've set the coordinates. The autopilot should land us just outside Stargate Command.
This doesn't look like Colorado.
Where are we?
Oh, God!
This is my world, humans. Welcome to Command.
Get back to the ship! Move it!
The hatch closed by itself! Huh?
Resistance is hopeless. Surrender.
What do we do, Major?
What we have to do.
What does he mean? What's he doing?
We could have tried to fight our way out, get back on the ship like you said.
For once, Dakil told the truth. Resistance was hopeless. The ship was a trap, and I fell for it. It's my fault. I never should have borrowed the ship. Okay, stole it. Truth is, I wanted to get you all home. Even more than I wanted to get word to Stargate Command about the traitor. But just because I needed the ship and wanted it, it didn't give me the right to just take it.
This is the one time I don't like being able to say I told you so.
Well, at least that's worth something.
What do you think the Tlak Khan will do with us?
More importantly, what'll they do with Draga?
Based on the humans' pattern of behavior, I set traps near Stargates they were likely to use. Once they took the bait, no matter what course they set, The ship would bring them straight to Ka'an. All instruments and view screens were programmed to display false data and images. They didn't know of the deception until they stepped out of the ship.
I congratulate you on your cleverness, Takil. You will be rewarded for your service to the Noxcon Council.
It is an honor to serve the Council.
Tell me where you secured the prisoners. I want the alien with them studied immediately to see if she is truly one of the ancients.
I claim the prisoners by the ancient Tlacon right of capture. A prisoner captured in battle belongs to his captor.
The ancient is too important for a warrior to control. Not even the commander of the warriors.
Then the Council must violate the law to take them from me.
By tradition, Dakil is correct. The prisoners belong to him.
Let Dakil keep his prisoners. Very well. For now.
Even that toad Hotlock had to admit it was my right to keep the prisoners. Once we unlock the secrets of the ancients, I will be the most powerful Tlacon that has ever lived. More powerful than even the Noxcon Council.
But they will still rule Ka'an, Commander.
Will they?
There you are. Bakorn, I have a job for you. But the rest of the council must never know.
No one ever knows.
I must have the ancient. I don't trust Dakil with that much power. You must acquire her for me.
You mean steal her from Dakil?
Call it what you wish. But make it look as if the humans and the ancient escaped. Then bring her to me.
What of the humans?
When they're no longer useful, do whatever you want with them.
How can he sleep at a time like this?
I'm not asleep. I'm resting my eyes. When there's nothing you can do, you rest up, waiting for when there is something you can do. The way I see it, there are only two ways off Ka'an. A Stargate or a spaceship, and we're fresh out of both.
Any ship we could find would probably just bring us right back here, like the one we stole.
And the problem with using a Stargate is finding one.
Guess for once I should have listened to you, Stacy. Cutting corners and making my own rules finally caught up with me. I'm just sorry I got you all in this mess.
Stargate, down there.
What?
I sense Stargate, below us, far below. How far, Draga?
If we get out of the cell, could you lead us to it? Ha!
It was so easy to trap you, Bonner. You humans are so predictable.
Okay, you guessed what Stargate we might come through, but you had no way of knowing we'd use that ship.
Of course I did. You humans think you are better than the Tlacon. But I knew if you found a ship, you would take it.
Taking the ship was wrong by our code.
We're not perfect. Tell us something we don't know.
I cooperate with you if you let others go. No, Draga, you can't!
You will cooperate with me, whether you want to or not. Halak thought he could take you away from me, but you all belong to me. I can do with you as I please, but it will not please you. Say farewell to your major. He will not be coming back.
Mind telling me where we're going?
Trust me, you don't even want to know.
We must hurry.
Who are you? Dakil will make you pay for this.
Dakil will have his own problems.
Huh?
There has to be something we can do.
Yeah, if we could get out of this cell. Whoa!
We're getting out of here.
I will take you to your vehicles and weapons. All of your equipment is here. I can guide you to a safe place where Dakil will never find you.
Why would you risk your life for us?
Yes. Why are you helping us?
I am Bakorn, an outcast, lowest of all the Tla'Kan castes. They despise us. This is my way of getting even.
Dakil said humans were easy to trap, but there's one thing about us. We learn from our mistakes.
I'm telling you the truth.
Draga?
Oh, he lies. I sense greed. Another trap.
This ought to hold him. I wonder why Vakorn did help us.
Dakil said something about somebody named Halak. Maybe Vakorn was working for Halak and planned to steal Draga.
These guys are real lowlifes.
Bakal is useless! You should have brought me Bonner by now. Must I do everything my... what?
Commander, the prisoners have escaped.
How?
It was an outcast.
He helped them.
Find them and stop them! The Ancient cannot be allowed to leave Ka'an!
We've got to get to the Stargate. Draga, you'll have to show us the way.
Finish with you, you'll wish...
The failure is yours. You claimed the prisoners, Dakil. It was your responsibility to hold them.
I will capture them again.
If you do, you would be wise to hand them over to the Council.
We need to find shelter!
No one's home. You don't chain and padlock something from the inside.
Then we'll have to help ourselves. Like I told Vakorn, humans are capable of learning from their mistakes. Set up camp out here!
Let's get the tent up!
This place is beautiful.
Excuse me, we're trying to get to the science symposium. Hello? What's with them? Running to catch a concert?
Don't sweat it, Stace. How hard can it be to find the place where every egghead in the galaxy is meeting?
The hard part will be proving to Dr. Mason that we're not traitors.
I wish she could just look inside us and know we're innocent.
Sorry, Seattle. There's not much Carrie Mason takes on faith, except science.
Man, that elevator music's getting to me.
Maybe it's their idea of a welcome.
The sound you hear is an alarm. As uninvited Stargate arrivals, you will be quarantined until the authorities verify your attendance.
Major Bonner, I thought you said Ocfasol was too civilized to post guards.
They were. I guess even smart guys can get paranoid.
Excuse me, we have urgent business with Dr.
Accompany us or be forcibly apprehended. If you are innocent, you shall have your lives returned to you.
My ancient so long ago, the Stargate later we broke the code. Now it takes us to the universe on our mission to get back to Earth. We are hunted and on the run, and together we overcome, fighting evil through the galaxies. Stargate Infinity.
You cannot argue with robots, Stacy. They are not designed for it.
Then what do we do? I don't want these homeboys deciding if I'm gonna have my life returned to me or not.
We try Plan B. Meet at these coordinates downtown. Go!
If you do not comply, we will be obliged to physically compel you.
The best minds of our galaxy are gathered here today to honor a genius in the field of neuroscience. But first, my thanks to the distinguished scientists who helped organize this symposium. Dr. Exru, Dr. Board, and Dr. Filoji. And now, I am honored to present a scientist whose research into the biochemistry of thought has inspired us all, Dr. Rizal.
Dr. Mason. And greetings, friends and colleagues. I hope each of you is enjoying your visit to Ocfasol. Our culture prides itself on its peace and order.
Order shall be maintained. Driving without a permit is a crime.
These things are fast. Our only edge is they're not used to anyone disobeying them.
Seattle, let's split up. They can't chase both of us.
Okay, radio if you need help.
As a courtesy to Dr. Carrie Mason, I will speak her language, while my words are translated into each of your tongues.
How dare you speak of my tongue? Such a personal reference is taboo in my species.
I purposely chose an archaic word to show how translations fail us. If you could read my mind, Dr. Exru, you'd know I meant no offense.
Unfortunately, I don't have that ability.
From this day forward, you shall.
He's brilliant.
After decades of studying neurotransmitters, I've deciphered the electrochemical signals of our brains, the language of thought. In your packs, you'll each find a headband. This is my invention, the synaptic telepathy band. With these, we will no longer be divided by our 1,000 different dialects. We can unite directly, mind to mind.
Universal telepathy. Amazing.
Harry, have you considered that Dr. Brisal might not have thought of the possible dangers involved? Making every person's mind open to others could create mental chaos.
How dare you doubt Dr. Brizal's research? He would never offer his invention to us unless it was safe.
Failure to yield to enforcement 5 days.
Hold the phone. Looks like he's taking a break to catch some waves.
You must must understand the importance of my invention. The telepathy band can pick up any signal your brain creates and broadcast it to me, to all of us.
It's an invasion of privacy.
No, Dr. Ward. It's the answer to galactic peace. When we know each other's minds, there can be no misunderstandings or secrets or conflict or war.
It is a magnificent concept.
I propose that we, the scientists of the galaxy, be the first to put on the bands and merge into the group mind that is our destiny.
Unthinkable. You must be mad.
Shame on you for calling him that. Dr. Breesall is a genius. Every great mind who ever revolutionized science has been called mad.
So has every madman.
They're wrong. They must be made to see.
My stormtrooper is right behind me.
So is ours.
Consider yourselves apprehended. Please remain stationary.
Now would be a good time, Harrison.
You are to wait here while I arrange for your transport.
Where is Harrison?
Ahead of you guys, as usual. Thanks for dropping in.
I see you figured out the Ocphasalan symbols.
It was more like trial and error. Emphasis on the error.
Then you'd better let Echo take over. I need to check on Stacy. Stacy?
Here, Major, but I can't talk right now.
You need help?
Negative. Situation under control, but my comm batteries are weak. Find Dr. Mason. I'll join you when I can. Stacy out.
We're leaving her there?
Stacy can take care of herself. We need to find Carrie Mason. Echo, you figure out the elevator beam?
Just stand beneath that tube. You'll arrive near a door that leads backstage in the auditorium.
Come on, Harrison. The rest of you keep your ears open for Stacy.
The experiment is useless if there are holdouts.
I believe in you, Dr. Breesall. I know you wouldn't do anything dangerous. This afternoon, we'll convince the rest.
What if we don't?
Hey!
Gus? Harrison! Wait. What in the world are you doing here?
I can explain everything, Carrie, once we're somewhere private.
Security enforcement box. No defenses. Visitors expected. Commander Dakil. Welcome to Ocphasaur.
Dr. Breesall, I am pleased to finally meet you.
Clock on! Gotta get out of here and warn them.
I offer universal understanding, and fools like Ward reject it.
Ironic, isn't it? That a warrior who knows enough to follow orders can be wiser than these scholars who ponder things too much.
It won't be a problem once we persuade your colleagues to take part in this noble project.
Commander, you will, of course, persuade them by non-violent means.
Doctor, that goes without saying.
Seattle! And Echo! I might have known you'd be running tech. Okay, you want private? These tunnels are as private as it gets. Though it's beyond me what you're worried about on a world full of scholars.
It's those huge metallic scholars that worry me. Stacy's still trying to lose hers.
Don't tell me you're in trouble here too, Gus. What is it with you and authority figures?
Bad attitude, I guess. But that wasn't the problem back on Earth. Somebody framed us, just like my court-martial. Some clown who looked like me zapped Harrison. Whoever it was also let the Tlak Khan through the Stargate. When the stun wears off, be sure to tell Stargate Command I said that.
To operate a Stargate, become a Stargate operator. Being the girl should do nicely.
It's true, Dr. Mason. They tried to steal the chrysalis. We only had one choice.
To take it with us, through the Stargate. We've been on the run ever since.
But security video showed Gus attacking Harrison.
A while back, on Echo's homeworld, we met an alien shapeshifter.
Half-breed.
A shapeshifter. $2 will get you 5. That's how they set me up back at Stargate Command.
What do you intend to do with this money?
My friends, the Tlacan, cannot allow you to decipher the data crystals. I intend to destroy them, and you as well. This particular artifact is an explosive. Careless of you to store it near the crystals.
Bet you a 3-day pass there's one back at Stargate Command who impersonated me.
Which would mean we have a double agent? Who could be anyone? I can't wait to try selling that to General Stoneman.
If you can't convince Stoneman, no one can.
Wait a sec. If you took the chrysalis, what happened to it? Good heavens, is this...
Draga.
I watched you from before your birth. Look at you now. I have a million questions.
You curious? Is Draga an ancient?
Yes. Are you?
I knew your question, but I do not know the answer.
One last request, Commander. I owe it to my fellow scientists to let them vote on the experiment, to make the right choice on their own.
How noble of you.
My commander is only concerned that your experiment be run as soon as possible.
I will ask my colleagues within the hour. If they do not choose wisely, I will call on you.
Assemble the warriors.
They await Brisal's signal.
We are Tlacan. We shall choose our own time.
It's nearly time for the afternoon session. I'd better get back.
Dr. Mason, you seem really excited about something.
You've arrived on the day when everything we know is going to change. Dr. Brizal is about to make universal telepathy a reality.
And the other scientists think this is a good idea?
What they think isn't important. This man is our greatest genius.
That doesn't mean he's always right.
He has the answer, Gus. And not just to galactic peace. We could use his telepathy bands to find the mole at Stargate Command and prove your innocence. It could even unlock your subconscious mind and answer all our questions.
You trust in Brisal more than own mind?
Did someone say Dr. Brisal?
We thought you might have lost your homing device. What kept you?
You're wonderful, Dr. Brisal. I was watching him bring a squad of Tlacan warriors through the Stargate.
What? Dr. Brizal is the finest mind in the galaxy. He would never deal with a Tlacan.
That's what Dakil called the man. I was there. I heard him.
You're mistaken. Come on. I'll show you the real Dr. Brizal.
Back up the truck, folks. Stacy says this educational clam bake was just joined by a detachment of Tlacan warriors. Draga, you wait here. And Carrie, humor me. Take us up the back way.
You bet I will. I won't have you embarrassing Dr. Brizal on the day of his biggest triumph.
Got a bad feeling about this. Tlacan don't travel across the galaxy to discuss research.
Dr. Brizal's motion passes. Come on up, Dr. Brizal. And congratulations.
I voted no, but I agreed to be bound by the results of the vote. I hope we won't regret this.
Uncle Gus, that's him. The man I saw with the Tlacan.
Our minds are one.
Security!
What are you doing?
Silence! All of you! Show me how smart you really are. Obey me, and you may live.
Seattle, give Stacy a ride back to the park. We need the RATV. It's time for Plan C.
Plan C?
We make it up as we go along.
You read my mind.
could you do this?
Simple. He didn't trust you to do what he wanted. Your savior of the galaxy had no confidence in his own vision, so he called on us.
The Tlakon? You may be a genius at neuroscience, but you get a 0 in common sense!
Carrie, wear your band. Once we reach the moment of unity, the Tlakon will have no reason to harm us.
Don't you get it? They're using you!
Never again will I be taken unaware. All your thoughts are mine.
But your thoughts are also ours.
Good! Read mine well, all of you. Now you know there's no pity in me. Nothing I would not do to you for defying me.
We must do as he says. We dare not oppose him.
Understand it yet, genius? Telepathy is the perfect form of mind control for the one with the strongest will.
You lied! You said no violence!
I said that went without saying. You heard what you wanted. Galactic peace. The next hero who attacks me won't live to regret it. If you want to live, attack them!
We must obey Kiri.
Guys, chill. I don't want to hurt you.
Now summon your robot gods to attack them. Do it! You've lost, Bonner! When my scientist slaves return to their homes, distribute the telepathy bands, and my mind shall rule 1,000 planets!
What have I done?
Looks like we just emancipated your slaves, Dakil.
Commander! We must retreat to the Stargate!
Cowards!
Please forgive me, Carrie. I was so obsessed with the good my creation could do, I wouldn't let myself see the dangers.
Neither would I. I wanted you to have all the answers. I forgot that nobody does.
With Harrison around, we don't have to be reminded.
Now, wait a second.
I know the bands are too dangerous to send to Earth, but couldn't Gus and Dr. Mason wear them here just once so she could see into his mind and know he's innocent?
I don't need to look into his mind. I already know. Give me an hour. If I haven't convinced Stoneman by then...
I know. We keep moving. Thanks for believing in us, Carrie.
It has been longer. Many of your hours. Why stay, Gus Bonner?
Hope dies hard for us humans, Draga. Weakness of the species. Okay, cadets, let's mount up.
Where do you think he's taking us this time?
I don't know. What am I? A mind reader?
Let's see where we are. The locals seem friendly enough.
Want me to fly over and make contact?
No, we'll all go. They may never have seen a human before.
Yeah, and we don't want to make a bad impression.
Very funny. You're a real load of laughs, Stace.
Knock it off, you two. Let's move out.
Somebody.
Hi, I'm Gus Bonner. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Rico!
There's somebody down that hole. Let's go.
We're on it.
Rico!
Built by ancients so long ago, the Stargate Infinity, we broke the code. Now it takes us through the universe on our mission to get back to Earth. We are hunted and on the run, and together we overcome, fighting evil through the galaxies. Stargate Infinity.
Looks like you could use an extra hand.
Not to mention a pair of wings. Hey there! Having trouble? You are swatted. Hey, what are you doing? You don't want to go down there.
I must get the Omsuck burned.
Not this time, lady. We're out of here.
Trinsic, can't get the message. Omsuck.
Hey. The word in English is thanks.
Your language? No words for angry I am.
Well, at least now we can talk to each other, more or less. Maybe you'll tell us why you're so angry. Harrison here just saved your life.
Life? Life nothing without Omsuck.
What is it? Medicine or something?
No! It is to wear. Make beautiful.
Let me get this straight. You were risking your life for a fashion accessory?
Omsuck make us beautiful. Like them. Ome? Huna? Without Omsuck, we are nothing. Too expensive for us to buy.
There's gotta be something about this I'm not understanding.
You had to have been there, Major. On the street, the right clothes told everybody how bad you were.
Or what group you hung with in school, or could even hope to be a part of.
If you didn't have the right clothes or shoes, it was like you didn't exist.
Okay, this has to be a girl thing.
Well, you know, Major, I remember working all summer one year just to save up for a pair of sneakers. Air pumps, reflector stripes, built-in vertical jump meter. Man, those shoes had everything.
You're kidding.
I was tired of being treated like a dweeb.
Dweeb?
A life form from the wrong fashion planet.
You do understand. We must have Amsak. Otherwise...
Hey, get out of here! Go! Away from my store if you not buy!
We're not bothering anybody.
We not sell to humans. And you, go away, barehead, ugly.
All right, people, we can tell when we're not wanted. We'll set up camp in the forest.
Guess that means no hot showers. Again.
It's all right, Rickel. You don't need those Amsak.
I'm nothing without them. Must go back to caves. You not stop me.
Then I guess I'll have to help you.
Seattle means we'll have to help you.
Human and barehead, even more ugly.
That's Gus Bonnet. I heard about him on my last trading journey. The Tla'akan are offering a big reward for that alien with them.
Big money is good, but too many humans.
Then we'll just have to find a way to get rid of a few.
You can't talk us out of it, Uncle Gus. We're going into the caves with Rickel and help her get some of those ferns.
If you really want to help her, then make her see how foolish it is to think she has to wear what everybody else does.
We tried that. It didn't work.
Don't you remember how important it was for you to fit in when you were a kid?
Just because I was foolish doesn't mean she has to be.
It's not foolish to want to have friends, to be accepted.
Yes, but those caves are dangerous.
Just a few oversized bugs. Now that we know they're down there, we can handle them.
We've dealt with worse.
We've got to help Rickel, or she'll just try it by herself.
Okay, you have to do what you think is right. But you stay in radio contact. If you get into trouble, the rest of us will be there as fast as we can.
Thanks, Major. You always were my favorite uncle.
Well, I'm your only uncle.
Let's go get some Amsak.
Thank you. Thank you. Soon I be like other Romalg.
I heard what you guys are doing.
Huh? If you're gonna make fun of us, do it quick. We're in a hurry.
No, I want to come along.
Why? You bored?
I just keep thinking about those basketball shoes I wanted when I was a kid. You know, I wanted so bad to be cool, but I couldn't afford them. I guess Rickel must feel like I did.
Are you turning into a sensitive guy?
Hey, if you're gonna insult me, I'm not gonna help.
Don't go away mad, Harrison. Come on.
This way, big enough to take vehicles. Amsak grow deep inside.
Looks easier than that other entrance. Why didn't you go this way the first time?
This way, more dangerous.
Huh?
And you barely made it out last time. Are you sure those ferns are that important?
You know, don't you, that what you wear or how you look is far less important than who you are inside.
Inside, too hard to see. Outside, easy.
Huh?
Hey, I'm all about fashion risk.
The winged alien will only have two with her now. Capture her?
Not yet. First, let's make sure those other three don't return.
Harrison, how's it look up ahead?
You're cleared for the next 500 meters.
Whoa! What's that?
What is it, Harrison?
Nothing. Just found a cool pink crystal on the stalagmite.
Stalactite. Stalagmites are the ones on the ground.
You sure?
Just remember, stalactites hang tight to the ceiling.
I always get those confused myself.
Really? It's very simple. Stalagmites have a G because they're on the ground.
Huh, never thought of it that way.
Uncle Gus, do you read?
Loud and clear, Stacy. What's wrong?
Just a little dip in the road. Maybe 1-2 kilometers deep.
Hey!
Time for the Harrison Ferry.
Thanks, but I'll take the shuttle. So how much further.
Not far. But now, get dangerous.
Oh, joy.
Look! Up ahead!
Oh, cool.
Uncle Gus, we found him! The whole cave's filled with Omstock!
Understood, Stacy. Harvest what you can carry and get out of there fast. Drag is picking up some seriously bad vibes.
Okay, we'll make it quick. You heard him. The salad bar is closing. Hustle!
So many Omsock! I will be most beautiful of all.
What I don't understand is how these plants grow in darkness.
Hey, mushrooms do it. They just need a rich source of carbon. These crystals must be some sort of carbonate. Come to think of it, if I remember my geology...
We got pests! Let's bug out! Major, we're under attack!
I hear you, Stacy. Do you need help?
We're staying ahead. I think we can shake him at the fissure.
That should hold him. Guess not.
Let's move!
They need help. Let's go! Stacy, we're under attack.
I dislike crowds. Shut the door, would you, Tabby?
How do we get to another way out?
Back down tunnel!
Not without a really big can of bug spray.
You seem to have a problem. Sorry I can't help you out, but I've got a reward to collect.
You might want to rethink that plan.
Point is, Porcupine, you've got other things to worry about right now. Like a bunch of trapped buddies. See you later!
Hey!
Echo! He's right! First we rescue Stacy and the others from the cave-in. Then we go after Draga. Now get this thing off of my leg!
Here, Aklibak! Itak mal!
All my fault. Omsock not matter to you.
No, but you matter.
Back in that other tunnel, they hid when the lights came on. That gives me an idea. Close your eyes.
What is it?
Magnesium carbonate. I didn't always sleep through geology class. Our lasers make it go off like flash powder.
My Omsock! Gone!
Hey, no one said social status was easy to acquire.
Stacy, what's happening?
We're holding them off for now.
Then stay clear. We're gonna use the Morv laser to dig you out. That's right. He's teamed up with a Calamarian bounty hunter.
There they are!
We must surrender.
You just lost your share of the bounty then.
Hey! I'll take that.
Please, I surrender. It was all his idea anyway. I wanted no part of it.
Liar!
Pull me out! Pull me out, please!
Nice going, Raquel. He's a nasty piece of work, but you still saved him. You're really quite special, you know that?
Thank you. But Umsuk we had? Gone.
Well, isn't that a coincidence? Because we just happen to know an Amsak merchant who, let's put it this way, would be really glad to do us a favor. Isn't that right?
Oh, yes, yes, absolutely. Here it is. Finest in my shop.
Yes, it is. I made sure of that.
No. This not me. I look like everyone else. This is me. You take back. I do not want. I am me. We go.
All right, Raquel!
I do not understand. She want Umsok, then not want it.
It's what we call a sudden change of fashion. Being yourself is in, and Amsak is out.
Give back! Give back! Money now! We want money back! We return these!
Oh, no, no, please!
Tick-tack!
Guess maybe we put him out of business. How do I look?
Behind the fashion curve again, Uncle Gus.
Just like me in those basketball shoes. Worked all summer to get them, and then all of a sudden they weren't cool anymore.
Let's get out of here before something else becomes fashionable. Look at this! Look at the shape of that arch!
Corbelled, the same kind used by the ancient Mayans, and the Tlacan.
Doesn't prove anything. How many kinds of arches are there?
The ancient Greeks didn't use arches. The Romans use a rounded arch. In the later Middle Ages, Europeans used a pointed arch called an ogival, probably derived from the Moorish...
Yeah, okay, I get your point. Or your ogival.
All right, people. Let's check it out. But stay alert.
Wow, that's impressive.
It could be a transplanted Mayan civilization, or it could be Tlacan.
I don't think there's much doubt about which it is.
That statue looks a lot like Dakil.
Dakil's not that tall.
Head back to the Stargate. We're getting out of here.
A trap! Incoming!
Built by ancients so long ago, the Stargate later we broke the code. Now it takes us through the universe on our mission to get back to Earth. We are hunted and on the run, and together we overcome, fighting evil through the galaxies. Stargate Infinity.
Whoever they are, their blasters aren't nearly as strong as clock-on weapons.
Maybe not, but here they come.
These warriors are easy targets.
The door behind us is an easier target. Let's just get through the Stargate. Are you doing that?
Not yet.
We're through. Let's go.
Wait, something's happening here.
I will destroy. I too am Tlacon.
What is he? I don't care what he says, he's not a Tlacon.
I am Tlacon warrior. I give no mercy. I ask no mercy.
This guy's got a bad case of the wannabes.
He has a bad case of something. He's sick.
No one may touch a Tlacon warrior. Why? You helped your enemy.
We don't want enemies.
But crushing your enemies is what makes you great.
Having friends makes you happy. Are there Tlacon on the planet?
But I am Tlacon. We are Tlacon.
Not the Tlacon we're used to.
That's because I mean we... No, we are not Tlacon. We're Mardan. Tlacon come when they want something. They are very strong. Tell us how to live like Tlacon want.
Why would the Tlacon help the Mardan build a civilization?
You get more robbing an advanced civilization than a primitive tribe.
The Tlacon take what they want. Who are we to say no? They are strong, very brave.
Pushing other people around doesn't mean you're brave, just means you're a thug.
How many Mardan are sick?
All. I can show you.
You weren't kidding about an epidemic.
The Tlacon don't teach us how to fight sickness.
The Tlacon don't get sick. Their immune systems are amazingly strong.
Even germs don't like to be around them. Can you heal all the Mardan?
Too many. Thousands.
Maybe we can find out what's causing the epidemic.
I'll set up a lab and start analyzing tissue samples.
Huh?
Draga has healed as many of the Mardan as she could, including what they call their Nox Con Council.
Just like the Tlacon.
Mekrod is meeting with them now.
I have trouble trusting anybody who's so chummy with the Tla'Kan.
How could anybody want to be like the Tla'Kan?
The human, Gus Bonner, said the Tla'Kan must never know they were here.
The humans want us to lie to the Tla'Kan, but the Tla'Kan warrior never lies.
The humans have helped us when the Tla'Kan did nothing.
The Tla'Kan do not get sick. They are strong. If we were more like them, we would not be sick.
There's no use arguing. We have already sent a message to the Tla'Kan.
When? The council had not even met.
A formality. There was no decision to make.
You did well, Barland. We are pleased and have brought a gift. A weapon you can use against the humans. All you have to do is trick them into getting close to it, and you can capture them all at once.
A Tla'Kan warrior fights his enemies face to face.
You are just a Mardan. You know nothing about being a warrior. Now, you will do as you are told.
Yes, Lord Dakil.
You should get some sleep.
I forget. You never get tired.
The human half of me is very tired, but I have a few more antibiotics to check.
I'll feel better after a few hours sleep.
How's it going?
Good, I guess. Ask Echo. He's the serious scientist.
We've been trying to decide why anybody would want to be like the Tla'Kan.
Pretty strange role models.
Yeah. Well, I used to think it would be great to be a football player. Then some of them got into some serious trouble, and I realized they weren't any better than I was.
Well, maybe bigger and faster.
Not while I'm wearing my jetpack.
I wanted to be a rock star, but some of them were into things I just couldn't.
You? A rock star?
It's not that funny.
Yes, it is.
I knew a lot of kids in school who wanted to be like the Tla'Kan.
What? They'd never heard of the Tla'Kan.
Maybe not exactly the Tla'Kan, but, you know, tough, dangerous, everybody afraid of them like being in a gang. A lot of kids thought that was cool.
Did you ever get into that?
I got close. Once. But then I saw all the uncool behind the cool. People afraid to be themselves, hiding behind a mask of toughness. Being tough is easy. It's letting people see who you really are that's hard. But it's worth it.
We've brought food for all of you.
Great! I could eat a horse. Or some other large beast of burden indigenous to the planet.
I think I've got it. An antibiotic that will work against the bacterium causing the epidemic.
I'll tell the Major.
A dose this size should be enough to cure an adult Mardan. I can help you make large quantities of it. Enough for everyone.
I do not know what to say. I am not worthy.
Not worthy to be a Tla'Kan warrior? No, you're better than that.
You found something?
Yes, a cure.
But the real news is... fresh food!
Harrison!
They're not the wrong crowd, Mom. They're cool. Huh? What happened?
The food didn't agree with you.
What's she mean, Major?
I was wrong to trust Mekrod. The Mardan must have been waiting for a chance to catch us off guard.
Not Mardan. Dakil here. I feel him.
Bet that's not a pleasant feeling.
We'd better get out of this cell before Dakil takes us back to Ka'an.
The walls are solid stone.
Ow! So is the door.
Yeah, but they'll have to open it to take us out.
Why did the Mardan side with the Tla'Kan against us? We were trying to help them.
They've known the Tlacon for a long time. They've known us a day.
They want to be tough, like the Tlacon. They've been pushed around so long, they think that's the way it should be. And they want to be able to push back, too.
It's like they've confused physical strength with strength of character.
Might makes right. Too many people think that way on Earth, too.
The humans have been looking for a cure for the Mardan epidemic.
Load this human equipment in the vehicles. We'll make an interesting exhibit in the Museum of Inferior Species. I hoped we could use the Mardens as warriors on our most dangerous conquests. It wouldn't matter how great their losses were. Let's see if they're strong enough to serve the Tlacon. If they are stronger than the disease, perhaps we can use them.
It isn't the humans who lie. It's the Tlacon.
You disappoint me, Bonner. Didn't you even suspect we would monitor your cell?
Piece of junk.
Now you see why I sent those two in first. It's always more gratifying to raise hopes before you snatch them away. Hey!
Don't you just love a parade?
Hope they're enjoying it.
I've seen happier faces.
It should now be obvious to all of you how great the Tlacon are. No one is as strong as the Tlacon. No one is as brave. We are ever triumphant.
He forgot conceited.
Yeah, what a windbag.
Even the least and most inferior among you Mardan. There isn't much of a crowd.
Most of the Mardan are ill, Commander.
Oh yes, I'd forgotten. One can't be expected to remember every little thing. What's this?
The humans are our friends. They try to help us. You must release them.
Who do you think you are? Now get out of my way.
We are Mardan. The Tlacon do not rule us.
They are brave.
Find them! I'll make an example of them in front of the entire city! I'll take care of them myself.
Come on, mount up!
Set the stun generator to go off.
Get the Mardan to safety.
Bring him down! Fire! Fire! No! Wait! No fire! The Clock-Con Empire will deal with you! Let me out of here! No!
We've made enough antibiotics to cure all the sick Mardan, and shown the Mardan how to make more themselves if they need to. They learn fast.
With the right teachers,
What will you do with your Tlok-Con prisoners after we leave?
we'll send them back to Ka'an, and then block the Stargate so they never return.
The Tlok-Con would never be so merciful with their prisoners.
We are Mardan. We do not want to be Tlok-Con.
Too much uncool behind the cool.
We owe you much, Gus Bonner. All of you.
It was our pleasure, more or less.
I never noticed before what ugly feet the Tlok-Con have.
You should see mine.
From now on, the Mardan will be nothing like the Tlok-Con. We will be exactly like you.
I had a friend once, a hero I tried to be like. It turned out that I was better at being myself. It's good to have heroes and try to find in yourself some of the things you admire about them.
Like courage.
But you shouldn't try to be your hero. There's good and bad in everybody. We all have feet of clay. Something wrong?
Your feet, not made of clay.
It's an Earth expression from a story about a statue made of gold and bronze. But the feet were made of clay, so one day it came crashing down.
It means nobody's perfect.
Especially Harrison.
Hey!
Ah, sarcasm.
Eek.